Hi everybody, this is Tina with Loving Life's Little Blessings, and I have a craft room update kind of tour for you guys, and I need your help. So I'm going to share with you guys what I've done to update my room. I've done a few things to update it, and I've added a few things, and then I need your guys' help and input on a certain area of my room. So a couple things, I've not finished the walls yet, so you guys can see that my walls are not done. We recently redid our living room and our laundry room and our dining room, and honestly we just couldn't afford to do both. So my husband said you have to pick, and I always, pick our home first versus my office. I feel like I'm the only one that's really down here in my office and I can deal with it. So our walls are not done and my ceiling is not painted. It's going to be about $800 to finish out the walls and get the ceiling painted. So I'm going to do that maybe this next spring. So that's one thing that hasn't been done. And then I added this table right here. Sorry, the lighting. Let's see, I'm trying to work with the lighting in here. So I added this table. I actually found this table at a yard sale for $20. It's a little bit higher than a normal table, so like normal chairs won't work with it. You have to get kind of bar stool chairs. And I actually really like that. It's a pretty good size. It's like a 4-foot by 6-foot table. Maybe this angle will be better. You guys will get the idea. And now we're not focused. Let's try to focus. There we go. So it's a 4-foot by 6-foot table, which is a really good size for right there. I have it pushed all the way up against my cabinet. And I really needed first I want a table for down here in this space because I want to have the option to do, classes or, other things. So it was a really great option. And right now I'm using it to stack projects. So I have my club projects sitting there. I have a presentation that I'm doing sitting there. I have some stuff that needs to be put away. It's kind of like my catch-all, but I really, really need that in this office. So then over here, I've not changed very much over here simply because all of this area is going to change once the walls are done. So I did paint. I'm going to swing you back around here. That unit right there, that little shelf, I did paint. If you remember, I got that in Nevada a couple months ago and it was a wood color, and I sanded it down and painted it white. And really all of this is going to change once the wall gets done, and I'm going to put that other shelf up here and then rearrange these shelves and probably scoot the bookshelves over more so that they're centered between the window and the wall. So over here, I've just changed a few things. I changed out the way I store my framelits and my embossing folders. They're now stored in these boxes that I got from Michael's. There were 2 boxes, a small one and a large one. They were $4. And then I got these Avery L bags. Many of you have seen Jennifer McGuire use them. And then I organized them like that. I just wrote on the bag what the name of the framelit set was, and then I have this is magnet sheet in there, and then I have them organized by this. Like, this is all the current ones in the annual catalog, this is holiday, this is other company, this is retired, and then this is big dies. And so that works out really nice, and they just fit right down here. And then same thing with my embossing folders, they're just right there, and that freed up some space so I can put my magnetic platform and my regular platform and my precision plate all down there. And then down here I just changed it around. Like, I have school stuff in this, like pencils and just different things that I use for goodie bags, and then this is like some giveaway stuff. These are my large dies for my Big Shot. My mail bin is right there. I recently got that. My Cricut is down there. This is all giveaway stuff for my website. It's just extra product. And then I went through all of this stuff and got rid of a bunch of stuff down there and changed things out. And you will also, when I talk about this corner over here, I'll refer back to this spot because I don't like this stuff down here. And so that's one of the things I'm going to need your guys' help on. So then over here, I'm going to swing over here. Now, I've added a 6-cube unit. A couple weeks ago, I think maybe even a month ago, I shared a picture on Instagram where I said I was doing some organizing in my craft room and I was changing some stuff out. And I just got really tired of being crammed in this corner, and this corner right here and this corner right here is what I'm in need of help. I originally, when I designed the room, originally my desk was supposed to come all the way to the wall and then come all the way out, so it was an L-shaped desk. And I was supposed to film over here and then work over here. Or I'm sorry, computer was supposed to be here, computer work here, and then filming over here. Now I changed that around at the last minute because I didn't want to be filming so close to the door because of the noise level. So I swapped it at the last minute, and then I didn't put anything in the corner. So I had gotten tired of being kind of jammed in that corner. I took everything out of these cubes right here and organized them better and put them away better. And then I added this cube right here, the 6 cube organizer. Now those are my Closet Mate organizers that I always get. And I love, they're all over my room. But what had happened with this one is it was in our laundry room. And as I mentioned, we redid some things in our laundry room and added some cabinets. I took that cube organizer out on our back porch because I didn't think there was anywhere in our house that we could use it. So when I was reorganizing in here, I had thought about that organizer and thought maybe it would fit right there. The other thing is that the divider in the middle right there had broke in the middle area, and it had broke, and so I thought, well, I probably don't want to use it. Well, I cleaned it up because had been out on our porch for about a month. I cleaned it up and brought it in here, and it fit my Project Life boxes perfectly without that divider. So before, my Project Life boxes would not go in and stack like that because of that middle divider. But without the middle divider there, it's like heaven sent. They fit perfect. So my Project Life core kits that are still in boxes are right there. And then I have a cubby for my club stuff, like if I'm working on club stuff or we're in the middle of club stuff, I have a cubby for that. I have a cubby that is like I'm working on stuff, and then I have this whole area where I can now set stuff that I'm working on or I always need space. So then this cube right down here, the very bottom one, is for team stuff, and then the box right next to it is for backstock items, different things that I don't really have a place. It's kind of a catch-all. And then just in here is my normal stuff. I have mailing stuff right there. This little container I got at convention, and it has paper towels, Clorox wipes, and then it has a little mini bottle of water right there. So if I need water for my aqua pen or to refill my different things that I have that need water, I have a little bottle of water. And then there's some retired ribbon. Those are my scraps. It's all pretty much the same. And I have a box down here that's trash. So I got asked the other day on YouTube to kind of talk about my Project Life items and what I do and how I store them, and if I still store them by color or not. So these organizers right here from IKEA is what I keep all my Project Life stuff in. So originally I had just wanted to have one of those units for all my Project Life stuff. That did not happen because I have too much Project Life stuff. But my policy is the only new Project Life stuff I purchase has to fit in these organizers, or I can't get it. And then I do tend to purchase some core kits, and really I only have one spot left for a core kit, so then I'm going to have to be done because I don't want it taking over my room. So I either have to get through it and get it out and then buy something new, or I just don't buy it. So let me explain a few things that I do. I have up here, this is my cards that are broken up by color. And these are mostly older cards. It's like the Jade kit, the Heritage kit, some Clementine. Let me think. The Cherry kit, Amber kit, Hello Honey kit, some of the older kits, like I'm talking like probably three years old, probably 3 years old. And I broke them all down into color, and I do use these. Now, I use these the most when I need a color card. Like if I'll be doing something, I'll be like, I really need, red cards, and I'll come over here and look through it. I found that I like having both. I like having cards that are organized by color, but I also like having cards that are in their kit, especially if the kit is specific. Like the Midnight kit, I do have some organized up here in black, you know, in a chunk of black cards, but I also have a kit that is just the Midnight kit because I do Project Life by the month. So all of my month spread is from one kit or one color scheme. So those are my 3x4 cards up there. And then down here, this little clear container are all my 4x6 cards that are organized by color. Okay, so down here I have organized by color the 4x6 cards. These are just colored cards like from the Clementine kit. That's some cards that I bought when they were retired. And then this is a childhood kit. So I have a few things stuffed in here. I'll take it out. This right here are all the old retired baby kits. I have a baby girl kit, a baby boy kit, and a neutral kit. And they're not full kits. I've used them. I've done projects with them, but that's what's in here. And then this is empty. I don't think there's anything in there. I say it's empty, but, oops, I just dropped. Well, just don't mind my grid cards on the floor here. So that's how I do my cards that are organized by a certain thing. And then I have stuck on the side here, like different, like here's some overlays. Here's a themed kit, another themed kit, another themed kit. I don't get very many of those. Now down below, I have my stamps for Project Life. These are close to my heart. I should mention the containers, the small ones and the one up top, they are close to my heart containers, organizers. So I have alphabet stamps and like number stamps in one, and then I have close to my heart stamps that I've gotten specifically for Project Life. Then in the front here, I just have some embellishments, some, you know, brads, those bags, that kind of thing. Down here, I have stickers. On the other side, I have stickers, and then this is all 6x6 paper. The next shelf up are all Project Life by Stampin' Up. So my kits are organized by the name of their kit. So the love kit, the this and that, this is the life kit, the happy times, moments like these. They're all just in these clear organizers and they sit right there. Up top, I just have a basket that is items that I'm working on. So that is how I store my Project Life kits. Now, as I mentioned before, I do get Project Life kits and keep them in their kit like all together. I have they're actually for pretty specific projects. So down here, I know the lighting's not great, you guys, I'm sorry. The Happy Edition and Aqua Edition were purchased for a specific project. So I left them in the box. The Olive Edition I got when it retired and I got it for $8. It's in its box. The Dear Lizzie is very specific to summer. Seafoam and Midnight are extra kits. I got the Seafoam kit when it went on retirement and I got it for like $8. And then these baby editions are not baby editions. All three right here are actually other kits, but I don't like the boxes that the kits come in anymore. So I've just started using my old boxes that I had kept. So one is the Adventure Awaits kit. One is the Confetti kit. One is the Fine and Dandy kit. And so those down there are pretty specific for pretty specific projects. And like I said, I don't plan on buying any more if I can't fit them down there. So in general, that's what I use for Project Life when I'm sitting down to do my album. My album usually sits right there, the one that's a work in progress. And then when I do Project Life, that's pretty much what I work out of. And then obviously I use my stamps and whatnot. So over here are my stamp sets and my ink pads. My stamp sets are just alphabetically all the way over to here. Then these are Project Life stamp sets. These all the way down here to the green are sentiment sets. And then these are from the holiday catalog. And then my stamp sets or my stamp ink pads go down there. And then those in that corner, there's a wood set down there, and then there's the Stampin' Up wheel sets, and then there's my paper pumpkin. So my desk, nothing has really changed on my desk. It's still the same. That's where I work. My trimmer stays right there. My sponge stays right there. My, scrub stays right there. And then I have all my punches on this unit right here, which wraps over to where I work, like where my computer is. My MacBook Pro is up there. And I have 2 screens, not 2 computers, just 2 screens. And then this is where I work. You can see. It's where I edit and, do my videos. And then my planner and stuff sits right there. And it's just where I work. So that's pretty much the same. And then I have organized a few things differently. I organized all of my drawers, and I think I talked about that. And I labeled them and everything. And then I recently did this with my embossing powder. So these are little containers. I got this idea from one of my downline. These are little containers that I purchased, and then the embossing powder's in there, and then there's a little spoon attached to the top. And I recently did all that with my embossing powder to make it easy. So what I really need your guys' help with is this corner right here. So this corner right here, obviously it has my printer, and then I added a shelf right there. I added the very bottom one, but then this up here is my folders for like my everyday work stuff, and I really need something different to go right here. This is a very narrow space, so that's one of the things that I have to keep in mind is it's a more narrow space. And then I can't have anything that has drawers to pull out because I can't get in there, right? So this unit that I have, I got like 15 years ago when I moved into my first apartment. I got it from Kmart, and it was like for my microwave. And then it had these like wire baskets. I've taken the wire baskets off the 2 top places, and then I've just added like a piece of plywood, and that has some stuff stacked on there. I was thinking that maybe a bookshelf would work right there, where I could put my printer, and then I could put all the stuff that's on that white bookshelf that I said I didn't like. I could put all of that right there, but I'm not sure. And then the other thing is that I really need to access those files. I really want them sitting out where I can access them and get to them. And then that way I can, because I work with them. It's stuff for work and clubs and customer stuff. And so I really need to be able to access it, but I'm just really not sure what to put there. And then, of course, the corner shelves can change, and the clock, I can change all of that and move all of that different places. But I really need to find something that would work there. Over here, there's nothing that's really changed over here. I have some boxes that I need to cover because I changed some things out. And then it's still a mess up here. Like the shelving stuff up here is still a mess. I don't know what to do with it. And then same thing with up top here. I just don't know really what to do with any of that stuff. I really still want something built custom right here so that it fits better and the shelf can go all the way to the top. But that's not going to happen for a while. And then the only other thing that I added is this area right here. That's like our bills and stuff. So it's school stuff for the kids, bills that need to be paid. It's kind of like our command center, so to say, that sits right there that I can file stuff and put stuff away that is current. So overall, not a whole lot has changed. There's been things that have been organized and put away differently, but overall it's still the same layout. And the only thing that I'm really struggling with now is this corner. And then, of course, I really, really want to get the walls done so then I can make this a little bit prettier. I feel like it's still kind of thrown together and it's not exactly how I want it, but there's nothing to do about that until we get the walls finished. So anyways, I just wanted to share with you guys, I've gotten a couple questions about what I've been doing in my craft room and if things had changed and organizing, what I've been organizing recently. So I hope you enjoyed seeing this video today. Please leave me a comment if you have an idea for that corner of what would work, because a lot of things that you guys have said and past videos for my craft room, they've worked for me, and I've been so surprised. And so I'd love to hear from you guys of what you think might work. As always, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today and checking out my craft room. I hope you enjoyed seeing it, and I'm looking forward to your guys' input on what I should do in those 2 corners. I have a couple videos for you guys here. You can check out my most recent videos. I have the Project Life by Stampin' Up! Hello December 2015 kit. And I also have my first shaker card. I did a snowman shaker card last Monday for you guys. I will also not have a Project Life video up for you guys tomorrow because I have a live YouTube event. It is at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm in California, so that will be at 10 a.m. my time. I will have a catalog tour for you guys, and then I will actually, sorry about that, be making a card out of the holiday catalog. So I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow, and I hope you have a wonderful day today.